A Galactic Empire assaults medical ship, awakening Earth's long-dormant warships. The medical transport. Mercy drifted silently through the void, its white hull adorned with the universal emblem of medical service, a red cross against a field of white. Captain Lisa Reed stood on the bridge reviewing their course to the colony on Proxima Centauri b, where an outbreak of an engineered pathogen had already claimed thousands of lives. ETA to Proxima Centauri, 3 hours, Captain, reported Navigator Tom Wilson from his station. Thank you, Tom. Let's hope we're not too late, Lisa replied, her face grim. The Mercy carried the only known cure, synthesized by Earth's best virologists after weeks of relentless work. The ship's sensors chirped suddenly. Captain, 3 vessels approaching at high velocity, called out Security Officer Jack Moore. Configuration unknown, not matching any Earth registry. Lisa frowned. Broadcast our medical status on all frequencies. Make it clear we're on a humanitarian mission. The message went out, but the approaching vessels showed no sign of slowing. Instead, they accelerated, taking up attack positions around the Mercy. Captain, we're being hailed, said Communications Officer Anna Davis. A blue-skinned alien appeared on the main screen. His eyes were black as space, and ornate golden armor covered his torso. This is Commander Vex of the Galactic Hegemony. Your species has been declared a potential threat to Imperial stability. Surrender your vessel or be destroyed. Lisa stepped forward. Commander, we are a medical ship bound for Proxima Centauri b with life-saving medicines. We have no weapons. Please allow us to complete our mission. The alien commander's expression didn't change. The hegemony does not recognize your primitive distinctions between vessel types. Your request is denied. The transmission cut off. They're charging weapons, Jack shouted. Lisa hit the emergency broadcast button. This is the Earth Medical Transport Mercy to any Earth vessels. We are under attack by unknown hostile forces. We carry critical medical supplies for Proxima. The first blast tore through the Mercy's hull. Emergency alarms blared as the ship shuddered. 2 more hits followed in quick succession. Hull breach on decks 3 and 4. Life support failing. Engineering Officer Robert Green called out over the chaos. Lisa knew they wouldn't survive. Another volley. Broadcast our black box data to Earth. Make sure they know what happened here. As the Mercy began to break apart, its final transmission reached Earth. In a hardened bunker deep beneath the Rocky Mountains, General William Harris watched the transmission from the Mercy with cold fury. Around him, the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the President sat in stunned silence as they witnessed the destruction of an unarmed medical ship. They targeted a clearly marked medical transport, the President said quietly. With supplies that could have saved millions. General Harris stood. Madam President, I believe this constitutes an act of war against humanity. What options do we have, General? The President asked. Our conventional fleet is no match for their technology. A thin smile crossed the General's face. That's not entirely accurate, Madam President. After the first contact war 50 years ago, we developed contingencies, he turned to his aide. Activate Protocol Lazarus. The aide paled but nodded, opening a secure terminal and entering a complex sequence of codes. Across Earth's solar system, in hidden bases on asteroids, moons, and deep within gas giant atmospheres, ancient computer systems hummed to life in the asteroid belt. Massive hangar doors that had been disguised as natural formations slowly opened. On Mars' moon, Phobos, what appeared to be a crater, began to separate, revealing a vast shipyard beneath. What exactly is Protocol Lazarus, General? Asked the President. Insurance, Madam President. After we fought the Krell to a standstill in 2075, we realized that superior technology would always be humanity's best defense. We built ships, warships, unlike anything the galaxy has seen. Then we hid them, keeping them in reserve for the day we might truly need them. How many? 300 capital ships and over 1,000 support vessels, all equipped with technologies we developed but never deployed. Gravity, weapons, phase shift drives, quantum torpedoes. We called it the Phantom Fleet. On screens around the room, sensor data showed massive vessels emerging from hiding places throughout the solar system. Sleek, dark ships with predatory lines, bearing the emblem of Earth alongside their individual designations. The fleet is commanded by AI systems modeled on our greatest military minds, but they require human authorization to deploy weapons. I'm requesting that authorization now, Madam President. The President studied the images of the emerging fleet, then the final moments of the Mercy replaying on another screen. You have it, General. Defend humanity. Commander Vex was pleased with the ease of their victory. The human vessel had been pathetically defenseless, exactly as expected from a species the hegemony classified as barely space-capable. Set course for their colony world, Vex ordered his helmsman. We'll make an example of it. Commander, his sensor officer interrupted, voice tense. Multiple unknown vessels approaching from the inner system, hundreds of them. Impossible, Vex snapped. Human military capability is well documented. They have no such fleet. The sensor officer's hands trembled. The ships are accelerating at rates our engines cannot match, energy readings exceeding anything in our databases. On the view screen, the void of space seemed to ripple as the first of Earth's long-hidden warships arrived. The ship was immense, easily dwarfing Vex's command vessel. Its hull was midnight black, absorbing light rather than reflecting it. Weapon ports glowed with barely contained energy. A transmission came through. The human on the screen wore a simple gray uniform with minimal insignia. This is Admiral James Taylor of the Earth Defense Fleet. You have destroyed an unarmed medical vessel in violation of all civilized laws of conflict. Your forces will stand down immediately or be destroyed. Vex regained his composure. Your threats are meaningless. The hegemony spans 1,000 worlds. You cannot hope to. The transmission cut off. The human ships moved with impossible speed, surrounding the 3 hegemony vessels in seconds. Fire all weapons, Vex ordered desperately. Their shots dissipated, harmlessly against advanced shielding. The response was swift and terrible. Beams of focused gravity tore through hegemony shields like they didn't exist. Vex watched in horror as his escort ships were reduced to drifting fragments in seconds. As his own ship began to break apart around him, Commander Vex finally understood the terrible mistake the hegemony had made. They had awakened a sleeping giant.